a lot of black. It looks like I have black hair.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Chat Club. So off of that, off of that, I literally am switching it up. I'm wearing a tank top. If you guys are just listening on YouTube, on YouTube you'll be able to see. But I am wearing a tank top. I am being brave once again and showing my arms.
I know.
That are not toned. I'm working on getting toned. So this is like work in progress. Anyways, I noticed, because like when I edit and stuff and like make all the things, I noticed I wear too much black on this show.
I feel that way too. But it's like it's literally all I own is like
I love black. I love the color black. I love wearing black. Like browns, neutrals, grays, whites, black. Yeah,
beiges.
That's literally my closet. I don't wear anything else, but
bright yellow.
Never me. But yeah. So like that's what I'm wearing. But anyways, that I understand it. Mm-hmm.
Oh God, how have you been, Brandon?
Good. It's been good. You and I just saw each other this past weekend, which was phenomenal. Stayed at the little cabin.
Yeah, we both learned how to play the game croquet.
We both learned how to play the game croquet with Blaine Thomas, which is an experience, and it's no one can ever replicate the experience that Blaine really gives people during that game, because he is out for blood. He is. He just wants to torment. Up to manipulate. He is out to ruin your game.
Yep.
You
see, this is the golden opportunity right now.
Every time, you guys, every time. So basically croquet.
I always heard it as croquet.
So basically, like, when you hit the ball, and if you hit somebody else's ball, like, you can just put your ball anywhere near theirs and, like, send them.
Yeah, just...
Right, eat it. So basically, Blaine, every time someone hit someone else's ball, Blaine would go up to them and be like, this is your only opportunity. This is your only opportunity. And it was, like, every single time it became, like, a running joke.
Right. Even if we weren't going to hit them, you were just, like, mildly close to them. Like,
this is what you got to do. This is your only opportunity.
And then no one was really hitting each other's balls enough, so he started targeting us.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And he was getting the biggest kick out of it. He was just laughing. He was loving it.
He was having the best time. And my mom playing was so funny. She is so God. Funny.
I know. I gotta send you that video.
We'll put it in. Like, we'll put it in on Instagram.
Yeah.
Karma's the best. She's so funny. I love her so much. She's gonna be like listening to this and be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
No. She's iconic for sure.
Love her. No. So basically, did that this weekend. Saw you. Saw Alex. Saw the fam. And for Mother's Day, and then we drove back down Monday morning. And so it's kind of been crazy ever since, like, coming back to the projects, working on the houses, been insanely busy. It's been raining a lot here. So, like, it rained yesterday all day, rained Monday night. It was, like, kind of crazy. Tomorrow's supposed to be more rain. So...
Oh, shit. Isn't it crazy how we're literally just like a state away and we get totally different weather?
Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? I know.
It's wild.
But today was like really fucking hot and like really warm. And so like Blaine and I are working and we're like lifting up material and shit. And I'm like dying.
Yeah. I know. And there's no breezeway.
I'm like, where is the closest Diet Coke?
You got me hooked on it. I've never liked diet soda, and then I drank a Diet Coke at your house, and I'm like, wait.
Diet Coke?
Now I feel like I need one of those t-shirts.
Coke is
like,
everything.
Why is it so
Diet
good?
Coke is everything.
I'm a Pepsi fan. I love Pepsi, but I hate
Britney
Diet
Spears.
Pepsi. Like, it's disgusting. So I... Shut up. I love it. But no, I drank a Diet Coke from you were at the cabin, and I'm like, wait, this doesn't taste like diet soda. Like, this tastes
like heaven in a bottle? No, literally.
Yeah. Do you think are the cans the same, or do you think the bottles are where it's at?
So I prefer can over bottle. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Which is like...
What about fountain?
Oh my God, fountain over everything. McDonald's fountain over everything. And then like and then kind of like diner fountain. Actually, like Jimmy John's is like pretty close. Like we go there often, and so I get a Diet Coke from Jimmy John's. Pretty top tier. But then you can get some like risky ones where they just like they don't taste.
They surprise you.
Especially if you get like a Diet Dr. Pepper. Like sometimes they'll come out tasting like orange Fanta.
Yeah. See, like I just never liked Diet soda because of that reason. It's just like ugh. But when I had that Diet Coke out of that beautiful bottle, I was like,
shit. It's good. It's good.
Has my life just changed?
It's delicious.
It was so good. And it hit the
spot. It hits the spot all the time.
Yeah.
It's the spot every time.
But
Faith, how was your week been?
Good. I've honestly been trying nothing. I went to the mall yesterday. This is my exciting part. I had nothing to do. I actually I forgot that it was my half day yesterday for work because I usually get like one half day a week. So I was like, okay, cool. Let's go get an oil change. Let's do some adult errand things, right? So I do. And then right after that, like the mall's right next to it. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, let's see what's in this East Town mall.
Oh my God, I haven't been there in forever.
It's literally nothing. It's the same.
That's so sad.
It's wild. So where the Victoria's Secret and Pink store are, it's this huge Western store filled with thousands of cowboy hats and cowboy boots. And I'm like, where am I? I feel like I'm in a Twilight Zone. There used to be lacy panties here, and now there's
it used to be a Victoria's Secret?
Crocodile skin boots. Like, this is wild. Yes.
You like orbed to Nashville.
Like, literally, I was like, where am I? And because it was right across, but Annie Ann's right there, still selling their cinnamon sugar little pretzel bites. There was this place, and like what drew me to going to the mall originally was there's this place in the mall where you can just walk right in, get a little tattoo for like $40, walk right out. I know some people, it's not like, it sounds sketchy.
Yeah, for sure.
But it looked legit. And I know I know some people who have gotten them and they don't look infected. They look good.
Wow, $40. That's crazy.
I know. And they're just like just like
like little cute ones.
Little tiny ones.
Yeah, I love a little
and
cute tattoo.
I was like, yeah, you have little tattoos. And so I'm like, let's see what they got. And I'm looking and I'm like, there's nothing here that's like is me.
You were like gonna get one?
Like, I don't know. I was like, what would if they had something
like
nice?
You were dabbling
I'd get it like on my ankle or something. Yeah. And then, but I see like a skull with Mickey Mouse ears, or like Pickle Rick from Rick and Morty, or like stuff like that. And I'm like, none of this is
like my vibe.
Yeah, and then I saw like like how they usually have Chinese symbols. Like everyone gets those for tattoos. There was one that had faith underneath it, and I'm like,
no, because they probably like
that's a little too conceited, and like I also don't know if it's real.
Yeah, that
was random. Where'd you pull that out of?
The noise
it probably means volcano
came out of my throat. No, so you'll hear it.
Okay, cool. Don't edit it out.
No, I probably will. Actually, I was just thinking about like there was this person.
I love you.
Oh my God, I love you. No, I was just watching like TikTok and stuff, and someone like proposed like the moment they got down to the knee, like a volcano erupted. Yeah.
Oh, so that's in the back of your mind.
Literally.
It probably means volcano.
It probably means volcano, which.
Like me thinking it's like means like hot dog or like left
hot
shoe
dog.
or
oh
something.
my God. So I don't want to like jump ahead. I don't know how long we've been recording. How long have we been recording?
Okay, 9
perfect.
minutes.
I don't think we're jumping ahead then.
Yeah.
Did you see Reese Witherspoon's announcement? Oh my God.
No.
I was gonna make it a story,
it?
but then I was just like, nah.
No.
They're bringing back Legally Blonde.
Oh, I saw her wearing a pink coat and doing the buttons, but I was like, get over it. I'm just going to swipe past.
Amazon Prime is doing a series of Elle Woods.
Oh.
It's a prequel.
Okay. And she's going to be Elle?
So they haven't announced who's going to play younger Elle. She's going to be in the series kind of like looking back. It's gonna be Elle in high school.
Oh.
And I
Okay, that makes more sense because I'm like, I love your race.
Almost convinced that her daughter is going to play Elle.
That actually makes a lot. I don't know if she's really into acting. She doesn't like getting compared to her mom at all. Oh, really? But maybe this will be the game changer, you know?
I mean, like, who else could do the role?
Renee Rapp?
Oh. I don't know. I love her, but I don't see her as Elle. People were saying...
I just see her blonde, so I'm like a blonde girl.
People were saying Sabrina Carpenter could do it.
You know what? They're onto something with that one.
I was like, oh, okay. Like, if it wasn't her daughter, like, Sabrina Carpenter could fucking rule. Yeah.
Yeah. No, most definitely.
So, I'm excited.
Yeah. And there's, like, another celebrity woman who announced, like, a book that she just
Oh, my God, yes. Oh, my God, who? It's Justin Timberlake's... Yes,
Jessica Biel.
Timberlake's wife. That's how
You did not just refer to her as Justin Timberlake's wife. She has a name.
Sure. No, just joking.
I watched all the seasons of Seventh Heaven.
So I've never seen that.
Okay, yeah, it's like a family little drama about this man who is a preacher, and then he has 7 kids, and she's the oldest daughter, Jessica Biel. And, you know, being the preacher's daughter, it obviously comes with the title, right? So you got to be a good girl. So she's like has to dabble into some dramatic things, you know, like kissing boys.
It's giving like OC or like Dawson's Creek.
Yeah. And that's when it was made. It was like around that time because she was just a kid. Yeah, she was just a kid. Yeah, great show. Well, I wouldn't watch it again, but great show.
So she released a children's book, which is super interesting.
Yeah. I forgot what it's called, but it's about periods.
Oh. Well... That's awkward.
Yeah, she wrote like a huge statement on Instagram saying like periods are important. We need to talk about it more with our children. Do we? And I'm like, yeah, I am not saying don't do that. I'm just saying if this is your first book, Jessica Biel, and we're talking about periods, like
I just don't know if that is like
it just came out of all of left field, you know, but there isn't a celebrity who's wrote about periods yet. So she's got a foothold on that.
You know, she saw a hole in the market and she wanted to fill it.
Stop it. If you wanted to, you can make all those puns.
Yeah. I mean, period, right? I mean, like, come on.
Oh my God. I think we should just plug up the situation. Plug it
up. There was a heavy flow of conversation, but I feel like we do need to.
Yeah, I think it's just this time of the podcast where we need to.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, is she like releasing it close to Shark Week or no?
Actually, I don't know when Shark Week is, but that's a very good question.
Because it would have been really good marketing.
Yeah. You know, I bet you there's some really hot cravings going on.
Cravings, yeah.
With it.
Yeah. I mean, you mentioned Pickle Rick earlier, so.
Pickle Rick. I'm not a pickle person. I never have.
Well, not right now. Maybe
never
until,
loved him.
You know.
Maybe, yeah, when my hormones start working up.
Okay. Anyways.
Poor Jolene. She's going to listen to this. She's like, end it. Stop.
Mom, you don't want to talk about periods? Weird. Okay.
Oh my God.
So, what was I going to say? Anyways, so she is...
Oh, about Reese Witherspoon.
I'm watching The Morning Show. Plain and I started season 2.
Oh, that's on Apple TV,
and
right?
So we watched the first season, and I'm like... And we never watched the second season or the third. And so he was like, when did the show come out? And I was like, oh, well... The show came out in 2019.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it was right before the pandemic. Oh, I didn't... Oh. When you say that, I'm like...
Doesn't that just, like, make your stomach turn? And when she announced Elle, I'm pretty sure it's coming out next year, they're like, 2025. I'm like, that year doesn't feel real. Like, that doesn't, like, sound real. And then, like, when things are, like, coming out in 2027. And I'm like, that's not real. That's not real.
I know. It's also hard to believe that, like, this Thanksgiving I'll be turning 27.
Well, I'm turning 27 in less than a month. Yeah.
You're right. I forget that it's May.
Same. Yeah.
Oh. We got to do something big next weekend when I come over then. Not this weekend, but the next.
We have plans for when Faith and I are together here.
I know. But we have to do something for your birthday.
Oh, no, we
Because
don't.
I won't be there for your birthday.
Oh, we can, like, go out and get drinks. That'd be fun.
That'd be cute. Yeah.
Cocktails. Cocktails at Big Grove would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where that is.
It's like an outdoor thing.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, I think it'd be cute.
I love that.
We could do that. Yeah, that'd be fun.
No, but yeah, my birthday's on Thanksgiving this year.
It lands. It lands every few years, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So
that's fun celebration.
I know. And on that same day, that's when Wicked gets released.
Yes. Wow. Okay.
Thanksgiving.
So that's one of our stories this episode. But yeah, that's fun. Thanksgiving, your birthday.
Yeah, and we'll be watching Elphaba and
Ariana Grande.
It's not her character's name. It's just purely Ariana Grande.
No,
okay, but what does I already forgot her boyfriend's name. Slater, something in Slater.
Ethan Slater, yeah.
Slater.
Slayer.
I don't even know what character he plays in that movie.
What?
I don't know what character he plays in that movie.
He plays like one of the
ensemble.
No, I'm pretty sure he plays one of the Munchkins.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say monkeys, like flying monkeys.
No,
I'm like, oh, that's even more unfortunate.
Because Jonathan Bailey plays the love interest, and Jonathan Bailey is like so smoking that like, wow. Last time I saw him in was Fellow Travelers with Matt Bomer. Oh, and
is that the person who you wanted to play Zayden?
No.
Oh.
That is Taylor something. He was in Red, White, and Royal Blue, which is also getting a second movie on Amazon.
Is it? I hear it's really good.
Cute.
I forget to watch it. I watched the new movie with Anne Hathaway, The Idea of You.
Was it good? Was it good?
It was so good.
Okay, that's what I hear. I've been hearing mixed reviews. You know, it's like a huge hot topic.
Well, I don't hear anything bad about it.
Well, because the book was like based off of a fan fiction
of Harry
Styles and a woman.
Yes.
Yeah, and so like basically like it was like written on Wattpad, which is like a fanfic.
Yeah, no, I've read stuff on Wattpad.
Yeah, and then like it got like picked up by a publisher, and then the publisher changed a few things to like publish it, and it's about like a 20-year-old boy with a 40-year-old woman, and people thought that was gross.
Oh, whatever. It's good.
That's what I thought.
And I think the story is just really cute and really fun. And it would be like a very good comfort movie.
Yeah, like it's a good rom-com, I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sorry, I blanked for a second.
No, it's
I was
okay.
looking at my blanket on the couch.
If people are gonna come in the comments being like the age gap is so fucking gross, listen here, y'all. You came to the wrong podcast. You came to the wrong podcast. I'm in an age gap relationship. Y'all will never let that fucking fly to me. No.
Yeah. You know what I just found out of an age gap couple? You know the band Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yes.
So one of the members on there, he's 61 years old and he's with a 19-year-old girl.
See, that's weird.
See, okay, yeah, I wanted to hear your thoughts.
Yeah,
because she's still a teenager.
So
she's still a teenager.
So she's still a teen. So like once I'm sorry, like I feel like 20 years is the cutoff. Like if it's, I feel like 20 years is enough. Like. Right. If it were
this is going on over 40 years.
Right. And like difference. 30 years, 40 years is fucking weird. It's weird. It's weird. It was weird. I mean, people made it weird when it was like 20 years, but I'm like, not really. Like if you look at a lot of people like who are in relationships, they have a huge age gap as well. Like 15 years, 16 years, 17, 18, 19, right? So like it's not that crazy. So I don't know. That is weird. Blaine and I talk about this as well.
Yeah.
Like,
right. But this girl is 19. Like,
yeah,
I didn't have a fucking clue how the world worked when I was 19.
No.
And you're seeing a 60-year-old man who used to be in a popular band. Like, I'm not going to say they're popular now. But
no, I think like when it's still like teenage years, even like 20. But I was like halfway through my 20s when I was more. I was almost 21 when like Lynn and I became exclusive. Yeah. So like. I just think it's a little different. Like once you've been out on your own a little bit,
Yeah.
Like, not...
Should know the world and shit like that.
Yeah, like maybe less, like maybe a little bit more than just a year of graduating high school.
Right.
You know?
But yeah, 40 years. Over 40 years of a difference.
See, that's gross. That's just weird.
That could be his grandchild.
Gross.
Yeah. And there were pictures of them like outside, like lots of PDA, and she looked hella uncomfortable, and she's just a skinny little girl. And this man was just all over her, like touching her butt, holding her breasts, like stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm uncomfortable.
Ew.
I can't do this.
Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like that's age gap thing. Like, listen, like once it like passes 20 years, it starts getting a little questionable.
And then there's Robert De Niro, who's 80, and
just had a baby.
His wife just had a baby, who's in her 40s.
Right.
So.
Right.
But I mean, to each their own.
To each their own.
Love is love.
Love is love.
I think we should move on.
True. Anyhow, let's dive into the top 3 stories of this week.
Erky Durky.
Okay. So, over the weekend, we got a little bit of an announcement. I'm pretty sure it was Friday she announced this.
Yes.
Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber are expecting their first child.
It's so exciting.
So pregnant Hailey Bieber puts glowing belly, Pregnant Hailey Bieber puts growing belly on display in new pics, gushes over the past few weeks. So earlier today, Hailey Bieber put on Instagram some new photos of the past few weeks. The model who is pregnant with her husband, Justin Bieber, took to Instagram Wednesday to give fans a peek of what they've been waiting for. Is like her in this cute butterfly top with her little baby bump, looking so cute. This is like really the first time we're seeing a look at Hailey Bieber pregnant, and she looks so cute. Yes,
absolutely.
Wow. Okay, so what did you think of the news when the news broke that Hailey Bieber was pregnant?
I saw the picture of her in her little white dress and the black and white photo of like him taking a picture of her with her baby bump.
Right.
And my immediate response was send it to you. I was like, oh my God, Brandon, news. And then I kind of got jealous because I'm like, wait. I understand they've been together for like 6 years. Like they've been married for like 6 years. This is normal. He's in his 30s now. He should totally be a dad. But I'm like, that's my, childhood crush right there.
Right.
I mean, it's like, it would be the same if Zac Efron was having a baby.
So, it did.
Why did I feel like I still had a chance? Like.
Because you still felt like one less lonely girl,
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
He made his songs too personal to me.
Too personal. No, I feel that on a spiritual level with Taylor Swift. So, I get it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, not wanting to be with her, just on a personal
no.
level.
I mean, I
her
understand.
And I are BFFs.
I see.
Yeah. No, so I saw it and I wasn't really surprised. I was kind of I was waiting for it, waiting for her to get pregnant, waiting for her to have the whatever. And, Justin Bieber's been in the news a little bit for his weird Instagram posts and stuff.
Him crying on it and stuff like that. So
maybe they were happy tears of him, finding out he's gonna be a dad. But this rumor of Hailey Bieber has been going on for a few weeks now. Tana Mojo and Brooke Schofield on the Cancel podcast, were making little comments about Hailey Bieber being pregnant on their podcast. Oh. So, yeah, and that was weeks ago. So, people knew early on. It's just not the whole world.
Right.
But
I mean, granted so.
With Hailey Bieber, and Justin Bieber, you can't bring up those names without bringing up Selena. How do we think she is? How do we think she is?
I hope, she's such a good person that I feel like she has nothing but love. Because I feel like she's grown from that whole life of, on and again, off again, just that toxic.
Do you
they
really
weren't
think
right
she
for each
cares?
other?
Do you really think she cares?
I think she cares, but I don't think she cares in the way that people want her to.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. Right. Like, I think that she would look at the news.
They want
and be
her
like,
to have a meltdown and be like, "Oh my God, that should have
right.
been
Which
me."
is weird.
Like,
And that's never
no.
been her.
No, she's been happy with Benny. He's cooking for her. He's making her happy.
Like, to me, it's just like, Selena, that was literally 10 years ago. Like, I am not dwelling on a relationship I had 10 years ago.
When you're just a kid.
Right. Like, me in a relationship 10 years ago, why would I still be in love with that person? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, it's weird to me that, like, this, like, fan base, these two fan bases have really put, like, such pressure on these three people.
Oh, I know. And then imagine how Hailey's feeling. You know, she wants...
Right.
I'm surprised she didn't just hide her entire pregnancy like how Kylie Jenner did, you know?
Right.
Because of how hurtful Selena's fans can be to her.
It's so weird to me. And, like, Selena is, like, opposite of that message. Of being like, listen, we are not spreading hate. No. We're spreading love. We're spreading joy. We're spreading positivity. Those are things that we are going to do. Mm-hmm. But then all of a sudden, like, Justin Bieber's with this new girl. And this was years ago. And and we're still, like, having to mute comments and all this stuff. Like, weird. I just don't think she cares. I don't think she cares in the way people think that she does.
Exactly. And I feel like it's just kind of hurtful for bringing her up into this anyway. Just let her be.
Right.
I mean... No, like, for the fans. Like, or, you know, the press. You know, the paparazzi
the
just
toxic
pushing her and pushing her.
Base.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which one do you think is more, though? For her or Taylor Swift?
A toxic fan base. They are pretty. I think that Selena's is a little bit more toxic just because she doesn't have as much control over her fans as, like, other artists do. I feel like she doesn't have, I mean, if she wanted to go on, I mean, she's gone multiple times on her platform being like, don't do that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But also, like, Taylor Swift will write a song about you and you're listening to it and you're obsessed with it, but then all of a sudden it hits you a little too hard. So I don't know. I just feel like Taylor's fans are more controlled and contained, even though they're fucking unhinged sometimes. Mm-hmm. Which I don't like. Selena Gomez, I love her, but what has she done besides Rare Beauty to have such a captivating artist? Like, captivating fandom.
Fan base. I'm going to be honest. I think Justin Bieber really helped out with that.
Yeah. It's really weird.
Well, she's a gorgeous human being.
And, like,
Disney Channel.
I love her in the, of course, Murders. Like, Murders in the Building. Like, that really...
Yeah, I don't really watch that.
Neither do I, but I know it's really popular. That's all I'm going to say.
I love Murders. It's really popular.
I don't watch it.
We just walked Brandon into a lie.
True.
No, but I think, well, I think also people just realize that Selena is a very genuine, good person, and they know that she's been through absolute hell with all of her, you know, mental battles that she's gone through.
Right.
Literally in the public eye.
No, literally in the public eye.
But, yeah, I don't know. But I'm happy for Justin. I'm happy for Hailey.
I'm happy for both of them. I'm really happy that... Do you know that she's not even able to drink her own smoothie at Air One?
Why, has it got alcohol or caffeine?
Because there's chemicals in the smoothie that can be toxic to pregnant people. Like, it can harm the baby.
Why even make it then?
So why are we drinking it?
That's what I want to know.
Yeah,
you should put that on the zebrafish when we were in biology class in high school.
No, quite literally. We should have been dissecting the Air One smoothies.
That's exactly it. You know, people have been, like, have put rumors out that she's been pregnant for years.
Right.
And who knows if maybe they've been struggling to get pregnant this entire time. So
So, like, maybe this is, like, a huge blessing, you know?
Yeah, and I hope it's as least stressful as possible.
Agreed. So, listen, like, I never thought about celebrities' pregnancies as much as I do now because of Madison from Siesta Key. Like,
Oh.
Do you know
yeah.
how much anxiety I go through people who, when they announce that they're pregnant, like how much anxiety I have now? Because I'm like, oh my God, like you really don't know until the last moment.
Right, that happened to Carlos Pena and Alexa
Yes.
Pena
Yeah.
Vega.
Yeah. And
Their
Christina
baby.
Perry.
Really?
She
I
had
didn't
a
know she was
stillbirth. Yeah.
pregnant. Oh, poor
Yeah.
girl.
Stillbirths are like so, so sad.
I know, it's got to be so traumatizing too.
Like, like I
How
couldn't
do
even
doctors just
fathom.
handle it? Like, sorry.
I couldn't even fathom it. Like, and
Like,
it's so, like, Madison's story really, 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 I don't know, hit me weird. Because, like, she was 11 days out from giving birth, and the umbilical cord just, like, wrapped around its neck and strangled it. Mm-hmm. Like, how sad.
right. And I think, didn't she say she, like, had a feeling? Like, she just couldn't feel him.
Yeah, she couldn't feel him anymore.
And I'm like, oh, so it's just constant motion all the time?
Well,
It's
yeah,
gonna be
sure.
scary.
Yeah. It was, anyways, I'm sorry, we're getting a really depressing topic, but, like, honestly, like, I really hope nothing but positive blessings towards her pregnancy.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, moving on. Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo wow with their vocals within the breathtaking new Wicked trailer. So, the Wizard of Oz inspired movie musical will hit theaters November 27th, Faith's birthday, and also Thanksgiving.
Wait, November 27th?
Oh, yeah, no, it's not on Thanksgiving.
Well, they said it's on Thanksgiving. And my birthday's the 28th, though.
Right. So maybe, like, it comes out a little midnight of the 27th?
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
I was like, there's investigation going on now.
Yeah, because they said Thanksgiving and your birthday's the 28th. Fans are singing thank goodness now that the lengthy new Wicked trailer dropped. I saw, like, some people, like, crying over this trailer.
No, I heard the sound of Cynthia's voice. You know,
Yes.
when what is her name? Adina Menzel, the very last note at the end
of Defying Gravity.
Yeah, like like you hear Cynthia's, and I'm like, holy shit, I am not ready for this.
So
I'm not.
This is part 1. This is the trailer for part 1.
Right.
But
yeah, I didn't realize they split it up into 2. That's wild.
Following the first movie's trailer that aired during the 2024 Super Bowl, and the last trailer that just debuted literally yesterday, May 15th, showing more of Cynthia's, Alphabet, and Ariana Grande's Glinda navigating their unlikely friendship. The 2-part film adaptation will premiere with part 1 on November 27th and part 2 on November 26th the following year. So they're both around Thanksgiving time.
Okay.
So basically, the new trailer dropped, and I was watching. I don't know if it was like part of the trailer, but it was a clip of the movie of like all the actors, when they found out the role for.
Oh, really?
Yes, and it was so sweet. Like, Cynthia's reaction was insane. She was literally like sobbing. She was just like, she's like, you have no idea how much, like, this means to me. And Ariana Grande got to see the original cast of Wicked perform. Mm-hmm. So she got to see Idina Menzel and Kristen,
I forget her last name every time.
Yeah,
I always want to say Kristen Wiig, but it's not
I know,
her.
same, but it's definitely not her. So, but like for real, like I was just like, oh my God. And so this trailer it really showed Jonathan Bailey, you know, as, what's his name? Gustav. No, I think of Gustav, but that's from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, yeah. That's Gaston, but yeah.
But anyways, he's in it. Jonathan Bailey as, Fiyero.
See, I've never seen the actual musical.
And then you have, here we go. And then we have Jeff Goldblum as the wizard, which is phenomenal. Love him. Marissa Bode as Necessero. Okay. Bowen Yang as Feeney.
He's on Saturday Night Live, right?
Yes.
SNL?
Yes. And then, Kayla Seidel as Miss Codell. She was the bearded lady on The Greatest Showman.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, she's gonna sound great.
She's gonna be so good. Oh my god! And Michelle Ye as
Oh,
Madame.
yes.
Yes, she's gonna be phenomenal as well.
Yes.
This is really such a
Great casting.
star-studded movie. Great
Mm-hmm.
casting. And I cannot wait for this movie. You know how much I love this musical. Faith and I actually have this like weird bond over Wicked.
I've never seen it, but I know like the storyline. But I was going to
Right.
go see the actual musical, but then the pandemic happened. I was going to see it at the Overture Center.
Oh, phenomenal! I've seen it there. I've seen the show
Oh, you
4
have?
times.
And not me one fucking time.
It's my
God damn it.
favorite musical. It's my
Yeah, you got to see it in New York.
I know. I got to see it in
You
New
got
York.
to see it in New York.
New York twice. I saw it in Boston last two summers ago, and then I saw it in Madison.
Cool. Cool.
It's so good. You have to It's so good. It's so good. And like watching the musical, it's a 3-hour musical. Like it has to be in 2 parts. You know what I mean? And like the book,
Yeah.
they're
So much
basing
detail.
They're basing the story off the book, which is even longer than the musical. So like, it's gonna it had to be in 2 parts. So I'm very very excited. So what I think is it's gonna end part 1 with Defying Gravity. Like it's gonna end with that because
It's in the middle of the movie or the middle of the show.
it's the end of Act 1 because there's the 2 acts, so it's the end of Act 1. So it's right before intermission.
Oh, intermission.
Yes. So it's gonna that's where it's gonna end.
Damn it! I'm gonna be like waiting the whole time. Like, are they gonna sing it now? How about now?
I
What
know.
about now?
I know, but you have Popular, which is a phenomenal song that comes.
I wanna be popular.
Yeah, so that's in Act 1. So like we'll see that, which is gonna be so cute. Yeah, so I'm so excited for this movie.
Yes, me too. Oh my god, Cynthia's gonna sound so freaking good.
She honestly she fits Alphaba like a T. Like to the T. Like she
I'm so excited.
She looks
I should come down and we should see it together.
See it together.
I think it's a must.
Should. I mean, but like, oh my god, no, we'll just see it in theaters.
Unless you have let me know. I don't know if anything's playing near you.
We might be in Madison. We might be in Madison during Thanksgiving. We don't know.
Right.
So
but
we
I
could
mean
see it in Sub Prairie.
Yes, but I'm just saying if there are actual shows of the musical on stage.
Of the musical this summer.
Yeah, I don't know if there's places near you that'll play it or that will be performing it.
No, we do have it at
I
the
think
Fancher.
they were playing it at the Overture, but it was like 2 random shows and on a weekday or something.
Oh, weird. So when I saw it, we saw it Halloween. That's when, yeah.
It's a little, I mean, it makes sense.
Right. Anyways, I'm so excited.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. So, moving on.
Yes.
Sophie Turner calls Taylor Swift her hero after Joe Jonas' divorce filing. She provided us with a home, she said. Quote, she really has a heart of gold. The Game of Thrones alum, told British Vogue. Sophie Turner's friendship with Taylor Swift couldn't have blossomed at a more perfect time. Last September, when the Game of Thrones actress' estranged husband Joe Jonas filed for divorce after 4 years of marriage, she found herself in New York without a place for her and her children's daughter Willa and Delphine, thank you, to stay. That is until she reached out to her pal Swift to see if the treacherous singer, weird song that they used, knew of any renting properties. So Turner's surprised that mega pop star immediately offered her apartment for free. Quote, Taylor was an absolute hero to me this year. She shared on her June 2024 British Vogue cover story, I've never been more grateful for anyone than I am for her because she took my children and me and provided us with a home and a safe space. She really has a heart of gold, she added. So, as many of us know, Swift briefly dated Turner's husband, Joe Jonas, blah, blah, blah. I don't think we need to go back into that. Anyways, So Sophie Turner is talking about her divorce on British Vogue. She's also talking about Taylor Swift, of course. But basically, like, she's laying it all out there.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we think about her doing this in British Vogue?
I'm gonna be honest. I zoned out for a second.
It's okay.
So sum it up for me. We can cut that out. I'm sorry. Sum it up for me. That was just too long of me trying to listen that I just did not listen.
You're hilarious.
Like I was telling myself, listen,
like,
listen, pay attention.
So Sophie Turner is like calling Taylor Swift like such a hero for providing her and her children a home in New York, you know? And like, so how do we feel about like Sophie Turner talking about her intimate details of her divorce in British Vogue?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because I was like, how do I feel about Taylor Swift giving her apartment?
You're like, okay.
Yes. I don't know. I mean, she didn't give out anything too
Nothing
messy.
too juicy.
Yeah, and it's not like she was painting him in a bad picture or a bad light, like how he kind of was.
But
in
also,
the beginning
like,
of the divorce, but
so
separation.
Like there was enough toxicity in the relationship to her, for her to feel as if she couldn't go to her own home. So like,
yeah,
really, like the man should leave. That's how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Like the man should leave. So why was the kids and her kicked out of the house, you know?
But like, I thought he kept the kids and she left.
Right, but when she was in New York, they have an apartment.
Yeah, because
there.
she couldn't take him to England. Yeah.
Right, because of the custody.
Yeah.
Like she couldn't leave because then it would be considered kidnap.
I suppose. I don't know. I just feel like you shouldn't be airing out your dirty laundry, but I understand this is what the public wants. They want details on your life when you're a celebrity like this.
Right.
But.
And also, like, I know it's nothing, like, crazy, but, like, really, if you, like, look into it, like, why was she abandoned with her children?
Mm-hmm.
And not that she can afford something on her own, but, like, also, we don't know her finances. We don't know if they're tied up, you know?
She knows that Taylor Swift values privacy so much that she doesn't have to question it. She doesn't have to think twice. She knows that she'd be safe and secured in that place. Yeah.
Right, with Taylor. Mm-hmm. So, I'm going to switch gears a little bit with Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift was just in Paris.
Oh, okay. Perry.
She was just in Paris, and she's did the Eras tour in Paris.
Oh, yes. Okay, I understand where this is going.
Where this is going. Okay, so she released an album, as everybody knows. And everybody was kind of like, what is she going to do with the Eras tour now that she released another era, basically, another album. And people were really like, what is she going to do? What is she going to do? What is she going to do? Well, she chopped the fucking set list. She cut songs out of her set list. Majority songs that were cut loose were from Folklore Evermore. Because, so basically, in the intro of the Eras tour, she has this, like, beautiful musical melody of, like, where she takes snippets of her past music, like, it's fearless, you know, like, and then she, like, says all her albums in one, and then, like, it breaks into her, you know?
Yeah.
And so, then all of a sudden, everybody was hearing, Back at the Tortured Poets Department. Like, that was added into the intro. So people were like, oh my God, wait, she, like, added it into the intro. It's now an era. So people were, like, waiting for the era to happen. And it happens right after the 1989 set. And she looks so good. She brought out Tortured Poets Department. Everything is in black and white. She is wearing a white gown that she wore to the Grammys. And everything is, it says, I love you, it's ruining my life, all over her dress. Oh. And basically, what I determined in that moment is I am going to go see the Eras tour once again.
You said that last time, but you couldn't.
Right, but she's coming back into Indianapolis, New Orleans, and Miami, and I will be seeing one of those shows.
She's doing the U.S. again?
Yeah, the end of this year.
Jesus.
But those are the only 3 cities, and I know what the tickets cost, and I am paying that.
Okay.
I have to see it.
What if you're in like the nosebleeds? Is that okay?
I won't be.
Do you hear that silence?
You can hear it in the silence. You can feel it
He's
on the
serious.
way home.
He is serious.
So I gave you the list of the Torture Poets songs. So what ones did you listen to?
Okay, so I listened. What was the one with the guilt name in it?
Guilty as Sin. Yeah.
Yep.
One of my favorites. One of my favorites.
Yeah, it was okay. And
you a bitch.
But Daddy, I loved him. But Daddy, I love him. That was pretty good. It was okay.
So
It was cute.
So you need to listen to it again in the aspect of.
I think I just need it because I was just listening to it on my way home from work. I kept the windows down, like in that kind of mindset. I need something bumping. I can't listen to melancholy music.
Did you listen to My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys?
No, I didn't get to listen to that one because it's only a 20-minute car ride. I didn't get enough time.
That is like the most upbeat one that I sent you.
And
also,
okay, I'll listen to that one after this.
I'm gonna get him back. So High School and that one. Those are the top 3 of like the most pop.
Okay, yeah. The last one I listened to was "I Can Do Anything with a Broken Heart."
Oh, that's like straight pop song.
Yeah, and I thought that was my favorite one out of all of them.
Yeah, it's a fan favorite right now. That's on the set list.
Okay.
So imagine seeing that live.
I'm okay. I still haven't seen it on Disney Plus. I don't have the urge to.
Just so you know, when you're here next, we are going to be watching that.
I'm okay. We can have it in the background.
We are watching it. We are watching it. I'm bringing out my fucking Eras cups. I'm bringing out the fucking popcorn
your cups?
Yes, and I'm bringing it out. We're watching it. We're sitting our asses down for 3.5 hours and we're watching it.
3.5 hours?
It will go by like a blip.
Oh my God.
We'll dress up in everything. You can dress up as an era. You can do it for Patreon.
We'll listen to it while we're doing other stuff. It'll be background. While we're in the hot tub? Oh.
Oh, maybe, actually. I'm not going to be in the hot tub for 3 hours. Jesus Christ, I'll look like a fucking raisin.
We can sit up and just dip our feet in. It's called taking breaks.
Unreal.
Okay.
Unreal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with that, yeah. That was the top 3 stories. I'm so sorry I turned Sophie Turner into an Eras tour, but there was nothing I could do.
I mean, she chose it, so she made her choice.
Right, she made her choice.
She chose Taylor.
I was just bouncing off of her.
Yes. Also, you don't really hear about her anymore. Oh my God, I'm looking at my plants up above, and they haven't been watered in over a year, and you can tell now.
Water your fucking plants, you weirdo.
They're succulents. They're supposed to survive on nothing.
You're supposed to water them every time they rain.
What rain? It isn't raining inside.
Every time it rains in the desert, you're supposed to water them.
I don't keep track of the weather in the desert. Which desert?
Know.
The Sahara?
Maybe
Vegas?
You should
what?
know. Maybe you should know the responsibility is of buying a fucking succulent when you buy one.
They were gifts.
Okay, well,
so
you didn't know that responsibility that you were handing over to someone.
I had this cactus. I also, I've had it over a year.
And it looks, it looks well.
Well, it's a cactus, and I have never watered this.
I have 2 cactuses in my house.
Bitch, this has made me bleed multiple times of how
they
sharp
fucking
it
hurt.
is.
There's one cactus that I have in my house that literally, if it pricks you, it hurts for weeks.
Oh my God, is it like poison or something?
Well, it's just, It has like a coating around it that makes it sting a little too long.
You know what freaks me out for plants?
What?
Are Venus fly traps. Like,
That's
how is that
fair.
real?
That's fair.
I didn't think those were real for the longest time.
Right.
I didn't believe it.
So, would love to chat about that more, but my camera has 5% left on it. So we do have to
another time.
Well, another time. We'll pick it up. We'll pick it up next week.
Yeah, exactly. Right where we left off.
Right
Venus flytraps.
Venus flytraps.
You know,
Thank you guys.
Here.
Thank you guys so much for listening and watching.
Thank you.
We are available anywhere you get your podcast, Spotify podcast, Apple podcasts, anywhere you get your podcast, we are available. Make sure you guys watch us on YouTube. If you guys are visual listeners, youtube.com/@thechatclub podcast. Make sure you follow us on TikTok and Instagram @thechatclub, and follow Faith @It's Faith Jerome and @Faith Jerome, and follow me @Brandon Nels T everywhere on socials. And that is our episode.
Thank you. Is this what Taylor Swift does, or is it?
She does this.
Oh, but the Gen Z does this.
Well, you know, she's not a Gen Zer, so.
But she appeals to the Gen Z.
Of course. She's a marketing queen.
She has to be relatable to the Gen Z.
She's a marketing queen. Trust me, she is. We're Gen Z. I relate to her.
I don't relate to Gen Z.
Well, you know, tomato.
Okay.
All right, bye guys.
Thanks,
Love you.
guys. It's been real. Bye.